Hello Year 8. For those that missed me hanging out with you yesterday, you poor buggers, I'm going to show you quickly how to make a table in Excel. So I'm going to make a table just like this one here. It's got all your data. I've obviously just made this data up, but yours will look something similar. If it doesn't increase all the way through, then you've probably done something wrong, and I would suggest going back and having another crack at fixing it up. All I'm going to do to create my data, to create my graph, highlight that information, go to Insert, and I'm going to go over to here for my full list of charts. And I'm going to select all charts so I can get a bit of an idea of what it's looking at. The ones I'm going to be looking at are really just the column, line, and bar graph. And you can then just pick one that you like. I would advise against something like that because that's really not what we're looking for. It is more that shows those trends, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for trends. If you want fancy 3D ones, you can run with that. So you might sit there and go, all right, I want one of these fancy lines. They look a bit funny. I'm going to stick with pretty cool looking 3D bar graph, and I'm just saying OK. So I can move that about. I change my title, and I'm going to call the title Effects of Exercise on Breathing Rates and Heart Rates. Then down here, I don't have a key. So the way I get my key is to go up to Add Chart Element. I want the Access title. So obviously that's my horizontal title. So I'm going to go, oops, what happened there? So in my Access title, beats or breaths per minute. I could, if I wanted to, rewrite those to whatever activities you had. If I want to play around with it a little bit more, right, I can play around with different formats, give it a little bit of different colour and things like that, right? So I can play with my style, I can play with my colour, depending on what you want. Really doesn't make too much of a difference. I'd be sticking with something pretty simple. And that is pretty much that. So if you can do that, you've effectively got yourself a C. If you do that with some mistakes, you're looking at a D. If you don't give me the graph, you're looking at an E. If you make a statement there that's something along the lines of, as you can see, the heart rate and breathing rate both increase more dramatically as the intensity of the exercise is increased. Something like that, with probably a little bit more info is worth a B. If you're chasing an A in regards to your analysis, you're going to want to provide a greater analysis and doing a bit of maths and things like that. So I might look at something and you go, righto, so I went from 60 to 80. To calculate percentage change, I do change divided by original times 100. So in this case, the change from 60 to 80, 80 minus 60 is 20. The original is always going to be 60 because that's my resting heart rate, times 100. I punch all that into my calculator, which at the moment is my brain, and I get 33.33% increase. So I would then go on to say how, there is a 33.33% increase in heart rate for activity 1, what the increase is to activity 2, and what the increase is to activity 3, and analyse that a bit, talk about that a little bit. Okay, hope it helps. Bye.